How I went blind when I was 10 years old. I have an eye disease called Stargardt's, but the crazy part is the doctors don't know what triggered it. You're probably thinking to yourself, what do you mean the doctors don't know what triggered it? My mom and dad are both carriers for Stargardt's. So that means I have the gene for Stargardt's, but in order for me to get Stargardt's, the gene has to mutate, which is exactly what happened and nobody knows why. The only thing I can think of, literally the only thing that happened, because hear me out here, my sister and I both have Stargardt's. The weirdest thing is that we're almost 3 years apart. They've seen twins both have Stargardt's, but the fact that we're almost 3 years apart and it was triggered at the same time, I mean, there had to be something going on that made us both go blind at the same time. But literally the only thing I could possibly think of is that we both had the flu shot and then it happened a few months later. So we both had the flu shot at the exact same time and she had a really bad reaction. I didn't have a crazy reaction, like I don't think I got the flu. But a few months later, we both went blind. Coincidence? I think not. Of course, it also could be a coincidence because I don't know, because no doctor can tell me any answers. Let me just tell you the timeline. At the end of 5th grade, I could see to read a clock. At the beginning of 6th grade, I couldn't see a few inches from the board. We're going to doctors and one doctor's like, hey, there's like scars on your eyes. That's really weird. That's not normal. One thing you should know about my eye disease is I have thousands of pulsing dots all over my eyes. So we go to this specialist and he was like, oh yeah, you've got Stargardt's. And I remember right before we were getting tested for Stargardt's or other things, I was talking to my mom. I was like, hey mom, does everybody have pulsing dots on their eyes? And she was like, no. I'm like panicking inside. 10-year-old me is like, oh my gosh, something's wrong with me. What's wrong with me? And then they're like, yep, Stargardt's. Anyway, we're done here. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.